What did I just read, bro? Oh my god, bro. This restored my hope for novels. I swear on my mom's soul. I went on my whole writing arc. I'm making videos on about how to write the novels, bro, instead of freaking reviewing them. That's how trash novels work to me for a moment. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had no interest reading Reverend Insanity. I have definitely no interest reading Lord of Mysteries, and I definitely don't want to touch a Shadow Slave again, bro. And it's like I feel bad because it's like I know you guys want this type of content, but I kind of make YouTube videos mostly because I want to. And it's kind of like YouTube videos kind of align with my reading progression, if that makes sense. So like if I'm reading, let's just say a brain rot novel right now, I'm most likely going to do a review on that brain rot novel, especially because I have a lot to yap about it because of recency bias. Like right here, this video right here, bro, is gonna be about a novel. This novel restored my hope. This made me love cultivation novel again. This made me love reading again. Your boy was getting addicted to frag punk. Now your boy's addicted to frag punk, and now he sometimes think, damn, I could be reading this novel. Now you might be asking yourself, what is this novel that made the Grand Sovereign be like, damn, this restored the hope? Reverend Insanity? He was reading Reverend Insanity and losing hope. This doesn't make sense. What was happening there, bro? But this re-sparked it all. This rekindled the flame. This made me realize why I love reading novels. This novel, reading it, made me be like, dang, this is why I read cultivation novels. This is why I read novels. Still to this day, nigga, this is why I still gonna be the Grand Sovereign. And that's a regressor tale of cultivation. Glorious and goodness. I haven't felt the feeling of reading a novel like this in a long time. I'm talking about where I'm reading the novel and then like I'm doing something else. I could be grinding and I'm over here thinking like, I could be reading this novel right now. Like, dang, I want to read it. Like, that's how you know it's something different, bro. And that's what it got me on right now. I ain't gonna lie, coach. I ain't gonna lie, coach. Now, y'all might be like, bro, what is this novel even about, bro? This some brain rot shit because this a regressor? Instantly I hear regressor. I'm finna flip my shit. There's no way the Grand Sovereign has became an abyssal demon. No, let me explain here. So our main character, Seo, and 7 of his other co-workers, we're not gonna name the other 6 because they don't matter, but but they all get transmigrated into the cultivation world. Bro, there's a train in the background. Oh, fuck it. We still gonna go through the productions anyways. The Grand Sovereign really just fights through it. Anyways, right? Him and his 7 other co-workers get transmigrated into the cultivation world. They all, the other 7 of them get swooped up by talented cultivators. They turn out to have crazy physiques. They're very, very talented. Even his sworn brother, later on in the novel, Kim, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce these niggas' full name. I don't know how to speak the Korean names. How about y'all leave down the pronunciation down to the comment? The Grand Sovereign can scanlate it, downloading his brain, update that software when he goes to sleep, wakes up with that muscle memory. So how about y'all drop them pronunciations in the comments? I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah. His brother Kim, like, yo, he's one of the greatest martial talents of all time. This dude would come back, make a art. Our MC would remember that art, write it back down, go into his next cycle, give him that same art, and he would surpass himself and then some in like just half the time. And he would do that every single time, bro. It was well, till like the 7th cycle, some shit started to happen, but we gonna get into that later. But our MC, what does he have? Oh, he has nothing, at least in his first life, he thinks so. He became a soap maker. He died at the age of 50, and then he wakes up right on the day he transmigrates with his coworkers, and then he realized, oh my god, that's my talent. I could go back in time. I'm a regressor, head ass nigga. So, yep, that's what he could do, bro. Now, it sounds brain rot. Now you're thinking like, this sounds so trash. Like, this gotta be some brain rot. And I thought so too, but then I heard a lot of people talk about it, and then I'm hearing that it has some cosmic horror, and I'm like, okay, now you got me. Now, it already planted that karma seed like 3-4 months ago, bro. No, not even 3-4 months ago, bro. I was hearing about this like well into mid last year, bro. So, you already planted that karmic seed in my mind, and I guess he sprouted it to a tree, and I said, you know what, freak it, man. Let me just go ahead and just read it. This was some glorious shit. This surprised me. I'll actually recommend this as a starter novel for anybody. I now cut down Martial World and Martial God Asura. If you be recommending people to read Martial God Asura as their first novel, you deserve to, like a special place in hell, by the way. It's just unexplainable. I wrote a notepad, and so there's like there's like 5 points I want to talk about. There's the generic but unique power system. We're gonna even pull up the wiki for this. Pacing, important. Philosophy, characters, and then I have some questions about the novel because I haven't hit the 10th cycle yet, and I heard that's the infamous. That's when the novel starts, guys. That's when the novel starts, guys. It's the equivalent of people saying, "Yo, read Lord of Mysteries Volume 1." Yo, get past when Feng Wang leaves the mountain, twin. When he leaves the mountain, that's when the demon leaves the mountain. That's when shit start to get serious. You know what I mean? When he wreak havoc on the world, that's when it start to get crazy. That's when it start get to that part. You know how people be like in the novel community, bro. So, and it's already good. That 10th cycle better bust. That's all I'm saying. She-Ra. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm experimenting with my edit recently. I'm trying to leave in my take to be more. Let me know what y'all think about it, bro. I feel like it ruins the pacing, bro, because I derail a lot like this. Anyways, right? So, Chi Gathering Realm. I said Chi Gathering, Chi Refining Realm. Now, you hear this and you be like, bro, especially if you read Cultivation novels before, you're like, bro, I've heard it before. At least I thought that. I'm like, come on, bro. I've heard of this before. What's happening here? And then we get to it. And then it's like, whoa. Before we even go deep into this, let me show you some other Chi Refining Realm and other Cultivation novels. I could name one off the top of my head, but we're going to use the power of Google. And hopefully we can find some more. Let's go to Ultimate Scheming System. Now look at this, man. Chi Refining Realm. First step in the path of cultivation. All this step requires is the opening of the Dantian and the spear roots for absorbing the Chi. And you probably absorb enough, and then you break through into the foundation establishment realm. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But fuck it. I don't really care that much. You saw how basic that was. There's plenty of novels out there that isn't named Chi Refining Realm, but it basically does like the same thing as the Chi Refining Realm and Ultimate Scheming System, where all you have to do is just absorb the spiritual energy in your body, bro. So let's get into the first star. The cultivator must understand all 72 incantations of the 72 Earth Fiend true words and activate the corresponding 72 meridian. That's just the first star, buddy. The second star, the cultivator must master 36 heavenly spirit law decrees, building upon the 72 earthly Sha meridians and forming the corresponding 36 heavily gang spiritual natures. Did I mention this is a spoiler? Third star, the cultivator must evolve the 72 spiritual meridians into 36 spiritual natures to accommodate the 12 types of spiritual energy corresponding to the 12 earthly melody. Number 4, the cultivator must accommodate 10 changes of spiritual energy corresponding to the 10 heavenly stems diagram. Number 5, the cultivator must unify the 108 spiritual meridians and natures, or is it not Cherise? I'm sorry. Anytime I read Infinite Mana, anytime I saw the word natures, I always thought he was saying natural because he always made complicated words like that. I don't know why he'd be doing that. Anyways, right? Shit, where was I at? Fuck. No, we're just gonna go to the 6th star. Hopefully y'all been reading. Anyways, right? The cultivator must complete the entire spiritual energy meridians in accordance with the operation of the 8 trigram. The 7th star, the cultivator must perform a ritual to 7 stars among the 28 stars and 4 constellations, declaring their intention to walk the path of cultivation and being granted permission to receive more spiritual energies under the auspices of heaven and earth. This is basically you signing a Diddy contract with heaven, saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you some lifespan, and I gave you some more fuel to grind, but I'm gonna make your life a living hell." That's basically what that's basically the contract you're signing, and that's what heaven's giving you, and these niggas be signing it. Hey, shit. 8th star. The cultivator must navigate spiritual energy through the 6 harmonies in the 4 directions of heaven and earth. I'm gonna cut that out, actually, by the way. Filling the entire body's spiritual meridians. 9th star. The cultivator must align the properties and the symbols of the 5 elements with the main attributes of the learned cultivation method, fully awaken the attributes of these methods. 10th star. The cultivator must use the principles of the 4 images to connect the completed and specialized 8 trigram. Oh no, y'all know I got ad block. God. Y'all don't see it. Never mind. I don't. What's an ad block, bro? 11th star. The cultivator must penetrate the upper, middle, and lower deities corresponding to the details. Achieving unification of heaven. You get the point. This shit is complicated. You have to even do a whole ritual, and our MC was getting cock blocked by heaven. I mean, heaven didn't want him to break through for some reason. And that's another thing. Why do all his... Okay, that's a question for the end. But you see, we're not even done yet. Hold on. This might be a long-ass video. Okay, let's look at the martial realms. Like, come on, bro. This is one of those novels where it's like martial artists versus cultivators, at least at the beginning. And it's very stereotypical because if you go on like WNMTL, well, back in the day, or like novelhi.com and click on any of them trash MTL novels where the MC becomes like a body cultivator or a martial artist, or like kind of like Way of the Devil with the whole nobles and then martial artists. Like, this isn't like a unique plot point. It ain't a unique plot point, but they do it very well. And so do they do with the martial arts realm. And I haven't hit the 10th cycle yet, but I don't know what they're doing beyond the martial realms, because bro was like, when Kim came to CEO and was like, yo, figured out what the next step is. CEO was like, yo, that's great, bro, you done it, you're talented, you're a genius, bro. And bro was like, Twin, it ain't, nah, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Bro was like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like you literally, like you're literally you literally found the next step in the martial arts. You're literally gonna pave the way for everybody on this planet. He's like, Twin, that's the problem. Like, I don't think it's martial arts. He like, yo, what? He like, yo, I'm finna crash out. I need you to watch this. This dude proceeds to, he burnt his lifespan, and he fused his consciousness in his Dantian and almost transcended? What? What is the next, what is happening here, bro? Now, like, what? I've never seen that before. I thought he would just go to the immortal realms and then maybe immortal third-rate master? Talking about the martial realms. So this is how it started off. It started off very basic. So the third-rate master. For third rate at the early, learn either a martial art or eternal energy method. And in middle, learn both martial art and eternal energy method. Also, another thing that is very common that amongst like a lot of brain rot novels, but this one does it well, is that the martial arts mimic the beast techniques or the demonic techniques from like the demons and stuff like that, and like humans reverse engineered it because they couldn't cultivate. And all the martial artists, all the martial arts that people cultivate now, all the humans cultivate, are actually like their roots are actually from demonic ancestral, or you know what I mean, bro? Like they got that, they kind of introducing that right now, bro, but it's way deeper than that, bro. Hold on, bro, we'll get to that later. Middle, learn both a martial art and an eternal energy method. Late, be able to use both martial art and eternal energy method simultaneously. This is a key thing, man. I don't know why it's key. I don't know why I said in the first rate, it started becoming like some crazy shit, like achieve freedom in both martial art and eternal energy, unfeathered from the following the manual's instructions, understand the essence of one martial arts and project the eternal energy externally. Okay, the unity of man and weapon, project eternal energy into more effectively. Okay, this one it started to diverge. Peak master, acclimatize the brain to seeing intent, seeing either red, others, or basically like danger lines from others, or blue oneself at a time. Or like the blue lines will be able to show you, like if you're in combat, the most optimal path for you to, like the best opening. Basically, you can hit 100% crits. The middle is seeing both red and blue lines simultaneously instead of switching from blue, red. Now you're seeing it like blue, red simultaneously. Infuse intent into attacks. You can also gain weapon ore and sword silk. And then you discover purple, which is the intersection of red and blue. I forgot because I ain't gonna lie to you, they did do like an info dump for a whole page. And I was like, and then you start to, at the 3 flowers gathered at the summit, it start to just diverge from brain rot, bro. Like, well, at the peak master, it start to become its own shit. But it takes the basis of most brain rot and says, you know what, let me make it good. Then we got the 3 flowers gathered at the summit, and then at the middle stage of this, you start to see joy, anger, sorrow, pleasure, love, and hate. And then you start to see your own color. Everybody's color is different, but he sees colorless because seals his desire to make relationships and connections that are actually meaningful instead of regressing over and over again. Because, you know, when you regress over and over again, them niggas don't remember him, but he remembered them. He just want to be able to, you know, make meaningful connections that actually last. But he'll have to get strong. So that's his desire to get strong, a desire to be talented, desire to have strong relationships. And that's when it became real, bro. That's when I started to realize, okay, yeah, this is a novel on its own. And this one, it just start to get better and better, bro. The 5 energies converging at the origin, they start to develop understanding of that 7 colors of emotion combined and form an infinite array of infinite intent. Using this, they awaken the divine consciousness and obtain the 5 element spiritual roots. Now, some people awaken, never mind. Actually, I think anybody who do this do get a 5 elemental spirit root. And by the way, it's impossible for you to break through the chi refining realm, by the way, with this. Like, most people who have this root basically are stuck in the chi refining realm, and our MC did it. And not only that, well, he's finna do it. And not only that, bro got all of these filled up, which has never been done before in history. And he's both, I think it's something meaningful when you're both a cultivator and a martial artist, whatever a martial artist is in this world at the same time. Like, I think this is like actually like I think that's what's going to be the deciding factor between CEO and most other people. if I'm being truthfully honest, in the long run. Like, you know how, like, the MC and most cultivation novels have that thing that makes them stand above the rest? Usually it's systems for other people or bloodline. I think CL is doing both this martial arts and then being a cultivator at the same time. Then at the ultimate pinnacle, bruh, you divide the consciousness to create gang spheres, which could be used clones made up of intent or celebrate own's consciousness. So if you have like 9 gang spheres, you're basically celebrating your consciousness by 9. Can create up to 9 gang spheres corresponding to interacts with the heaven and earth and man with themselves. 3, I failed math, but whatever that is. And then, what is this, bro? I'm not going to click on this, but it says a martial artist can ascend onwards to manifestation. What do that even mean? They're already talking about consciousness and stuff like that. That's why anytime I say martial arts, I say it in quotations, because what is after this? I haven't hit that point yet. I haven't hit that point. I'm like 6 chapters, but hold on. I can literally show you the chapter I'm on right now. Hold on, bro. I'm going to show you right now live because I'm not capping, bro. Look what chapter I'm on, bro. Bro, can it focus? 76, broski. Chapter 76. And like 4 chapters away, I see Chi building, and then 5 chapters away, I see Beyond the Path to Heaven. Whatever that means. I'm scared. What do that mean? That sounds crazy. What's the path beyond the heavens? So what did that even mean? Bro, what? Okay, whatever. I'll act like it don't exist for now. But yeah, that's the generic and unique cultivation system. Another thing I want to talk about is the pacing. Pacing is absolutely amazing. Oh my god. It wasn't lore dumping me like a certain novel. I don't name no names. It was letting me learn the world through the interactions of the character through each cycle, bro. It was like a roguelike. One thing I want to talk about mainly is I really, I'm not gonna say I hate the translator because that's really harsh. That's a really bad choice of word. Why you keep on changing the terminology, Twin? You had me searching up the wiki to see like the defined terminology that people just as a community agree. Because you'll be like, you know what? This really don't sound right, so I think I'm gonna make it this. And then you're like, you know what? That don't really sound right. I think I'm gonna make it like that. Like, don't do that. You know, I'll say this. Let me not. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just the nitpicky one. I take that back. That was just a small thing that I had a problem. Now, one thing I really love is the philosophy. I think I really started to notice the philosophy was when, I think it was like his 5th cycle, when he went to the Jin clan. He wanted to help them take down the Makil clan, or however you pronounce it. But he was trying to defeat the Makil clan, and he realized that in his last life, I think he waged war against the Jin clan. I don't know, but he ended up killing some assassins. Oh no, he was he was guarding the president because he wanted to learn more information about how cultivators were moving. And he ended up killing, like, and as an assassin for the president, he ended up killing a whole bunch of assassins and the other assassins who tried to assassinate the president in the process. Even he was wondering, like, why do people want to assassinate the king so bad? Who was like a cultivate. I said the president. The king so bad. And then his next cycle, he ended up training the same disciples. I said disciples, the same assassins that will end up trying to, like, assassinate the king. And because of, like, the butterfly effect or whatever, I think they end up just straight up waging war with the Makil clan, which is where the king originates from, I think, if I remember correctly. And then, so he becomes the instructor for these assassins. And he trained these kids until they're, like, literally borderline adults. And he grew to see them. And then this was while he was in the 3 Flowers Gathering at the summit. So he was seeing, like, the joy that came off of them, the anger, the sorrow, while he was cultivating. And then he started to realize why martial artists at the 3 Flowers Gathering at the summit realm were amongst humans, or were usually, like, at places where there was, like, a commodity of humans, because they need to study that in order to see these different intents and energies. Or how can I say what's his most iconic line? If I find the way of the Tao in the morning, I don't care about dying in the evening. It was something like that, bro. It was an absolute cinema, bro. Boom, sound effect cinema. Or like how anytime he talk about, like, his perspectives between him and his sworn brother Kim, and he'd be like, oh yeah, he may think it's like this, but I just like how a lot of people say Seal's like one-dimensional, or he's like flat, but I feel like he's very introspective and thoughtful. I think he just don't have, like, a lot of emotional fluctuations besides, like, pain and sorrow. Honestly, his life sucks. His life sucks. He's not really as expressive, only when he's like, when there's like some distraught stuff like that. Besides that, he really locked in, bro. It's kind of sad. I want this guy to be a happy-go-lucky boy. Like, I feel like he's not really a flat character. Maybe it's early on to judge now. I like how he is. Honestly, if he stay how he is throughout the whole novel, hopefully something happen. Now, I heard when you hit the heavily being stage, something clicks, something changes. So maybe when he hit that stage, that's going to be his second major character development. Maybe because I don't think he's going to hit that for the next 300 chapters. So hopefully he gets some character development in the next 100 chapters soon. But I'm enjoying this character so far. But I'm hoping to see what that 10th cycle hitting off of, bro. What that 10th cycle hitting off of, man. And that goes into my questions, bro. The 10th cycle, what is that? Don't spoil it, obviously. This is just for the video for when I make my next follow-up video after the 10th cycle. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I really thought that way? Little did I know it was actually like this. I see no cosmic horror. Now, is this gonna be like the Lord of Mysteries where something like a flip switches? Now, is it that type of effect? Like, is the 10th cycle when shit start to get locked in, like freaking 1,000-yard stare, bro? Like, I'm not seeing no cosmic horror, and I'm kind of disappointed. I'm hoping to see some cosmic horror very, 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 very soon. Or some shit, yeah. They're talking about fate and how lifespan, like, when you hit a certain realm, you can kind of, like, feel out your lifespan and kind of gaze into fate early on, but it's like very basic. It's like you could be able to see like one part of UI. I mean, that's my only question, bro. So far, everything is absolutely splendid. Honestly, if there's no cosmic horror, I'm still going to be reading this, so expect some videos out soon. Yeah, I'm out. It be your boy Boofy, get Boop out. This is a peak novel, bro. This restored my hope for novels in general. Honestly, though, I do gotta go read Lord of Mysteries, and I think I'm actually gonna go do that.